This is a very dumb idea of a shower on the Scully. Mine's gonna be so much better. Demo day 2. Here's today's progress report. As you can see, the Jeep's damn near full. I'm gonna try to cram a little bit more in there before going to the dump. Anyways, so I got basically all of the back tore out. So the bed area, it is all gone. The shower, it is gone. The stone floor that was in there is gone. Started in on some of the rest spots where I could work on while I'm waiting to get the other stuff sealed on the roof. But you can see here, I got all of the big scaly rust areas all taken down, wiped down with acetone. Now I'm getting ready to hit it with Ospo, which will treat the rust and prevent it from ever rusting again. So that's the next step. Then this has to sit for 24 hours, and then I could come in and paint it with Rust-Oleum. Here's what I got sanded down today. As you can see, I'm taking it all the way down to the bare metal. And probably, you know, overkilling it a bit. It says just to take off the rust scales, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it all the way down to the metal like that. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down with acetone now, and then come back and hit it with Ospo. This stops rust and prepares rusted surfaces for painting. And then this will keep that from ever rusting again. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that, get that Ospo on there. And then I'm going to call it a day, because my grinder wheel that I'm doing all this with is ground down to nothing. I need to go to Harbor Freight and buy another one. So figure the rest of today I'm gonna go take a shower, get cleaned up, hit Harbor Freight. Gotta go to the pet store for the animals as well, and then maybe hit Habitat for Humanity, start hunting for something. So here's today's progress. See y'all later. So here's what I'm working on today. There's all this. You can see the frame is rusted. Today's progress, I've got this side 2 coats of primer all the way down. So now matches this side. Once I get that done, then I will come back and paint it and then finish the roof. I'm taking a break from grinding and dealing with the rust. This is what it looked like. Pretty much all my metal in here, my framing, all of this here that's now primered, look just like that. I ground it all down with the wire wheel, treated it with Ospo so it won't rust again, and now primering it, and then I will come back and paint this. And then my next step, once my frames are all done, I'll work on sealing up my shell, dealing with all the leaks. Anyways, that's today's project progress. Today, got my lights all taken care of. I now have all working lights in the back. So that's good. In turn signals, got to have all that working. My head tech came and got that taken care of for me today. And then I finished painting all of the metal that, well actually I finished primering all of the metal that I had treated. So all of this now, pretty much the whole bus besides the roof and this back wall, once I ripped this back wall down, have been primered. Then the 2 rows on the very top of the windows, that has got 2 coats so far all the way down. And then underneath the windows, I've done 1 coat all the way down. So that's today's progress, and we'll be back tomorrow for more. So here's this weekend's project. So this wall over here, it's got 2 coats of paint all the way down. Got that done yesterday. Then today I did single coat of paint all above the cab, and then all the way down this wall. And that's going to be it for this weekend. Then next weekend I'll come back and do a second coat, boom, all the way down here to there. And then once that second coat's done, I'll start back on the ceiling, treating all the rust, getting all that sanded down, treated with OSPO, get the ceiling all done, paint or primer and paint that, then hopefully have this back wall out. If we have that back wall out, great, do the same thing there. And then once that's all done, this flooring's coming up and all of the frame underneath there is going to get done the same way. So that's this weekend. Well, Matilda decided to act up today, and right front brake caliper kind of started to stick on the way to the shop, so I turned around and came back to storage and did some work over here. Anyways, all of the metal that was rust treated and taken down has now been totally primered with 2 coats of paint. And thus on the schedule at work to figure out what's going on with that caliper, and then I'll come back and do the top just like I did with all this. Take it down to the metal, bare metal, OSPO it, 2 coats primer, 2 coats paint, boom. That's the next step. See you soon. Okay, got her done. The reason for taking all this down, because I'm overkilling everything, is you see like stuff like this. This is where this window is leaked. And this is all, you know, rusted up. You know, that tail light right there, you know, seeps have come through, that's rusted up. You know, all this frame, all around. That is exactly what I dealt with on all of this. So this whole bus is going to get, you know, tore down to the frame. Even when I'm done with the roof and this back wall, this floor is coming up. I'm doing the same thing before I start doing my build. I want all of these leaks treated. I want all of this rust treated. I want a good, solid, sturdy frame. This is going to be my house. So I want it to last for a long, long, long time. Well, here's today's project. Is all of the rest of the frame that I got down, all this rusty stuff here. I'm wire wheeling it down to like this, and then once that's done, I will come back, treat it with OSPO, and then 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint. Same thing on the roof, all the way down. That's the next step. Didn't get as much done this weekend as wanted, but still made, you know, progress. Anyway, radiators all painted, ready to go back in this week, so that's going to be nice. And all the framework inside, I did finish getting all of the metal beams, all the rust ground down, all the way down and down to this back wall. And then today I came in and treated all of the metal with OSPO. So that way it will, you know, any places there was rust, like you can see down here where it's real dark, those are all rust spots, and it's turning black as it dries. It's changing the rust so it won't rust again. And then that way, once that all dries, I was gonna try and do some primer and paint today, dry, and I'm tired of waiting. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day, go home, do some laundry, and tomorrow be back down here, but for work instead of being on the bus. Been down at the shop 7 days this week. Oh well, I'm very thankful I got a place to work on my bus. Okay, was able to get 2 coats of primer on the roof all the way down the back wall. Got the fuel tank accessed, so that's good. We'll get that done this week. Now it's time to clean up, go home. I may come back tomorrow to paint all this, or I might just take the day off. We will have to see how I feel in the morning. One of my new purchases, I got a new battery for Matilda. It's gonna go right in there. I just treated the battery tray with OSPO because it was all rusted out. That way, we'll get rid of that rust and prevent it from happening again. I'll paint that black before putting the battery back in. But anyways, there's my new battery. I'm a happy camper. She will crank so much better now. Beautiful day to be working on the bus. Gotta love it. It's gonna be home one day. Well, I'm very pleased to have finally completed all of the upper frame. So all of this upper frame has been ground down, all the rust off of it, treated with OSPO, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of paint, the whole frame, ceiling all the way down. Now I am going to get rid of this roof rack that's up here. That's going to be my next project, is to rip all this off. I'm not too pleased with it. She is going to have a roof rack, but not like this. My roof rack's going to pretty much be for my solar and a small deck, so that's got to come down now. So this is the roof unit the guy built. All this is gonna come off. I don't want it. Matilda. See you tomorrow. So this is the reason why I was up against the clock. Well, not was, I am up against the clock to get Matilda painted. Pacific Northwest weather. This is how fast weather changes. I'm still gonna attempt to get her painted today because according to this, Eugene isn't gonna get any of it, hopefully. So all I could do is try, keep my fingers crossed it stays dry. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with masking this morning, give this overcast a chance to burn off. I've been working on blackening out the chrome stuff. Got the front bumper and around the windshield done.